Greetings, Warrior fans, to another edition of the Warrior Weekly Show and our final edition of the fall semester and the 2019 calendar year. I'm Sports Information Director Mike Stetson, and this week on the show we are joined by one of the rising stars for the women's Warrior basketball team, junior forward Tina Lair-VanMeter. Tina is a transfer from Southwestern Community College. She's in her first season with the Warriors, and she leads the team, averaging a double-double a game through the first 6 games, as she's scoring 13.5 points and grabbing 11.2 rebounds per game. 3 times this season already, she's turned in double-doubles in contests for the Warriors, and after her finishing her 2-year junior college career with more than 500 points, that would have been remarkable, and nearly 450 rebounds with the Spartans. She's also shooting over 52% from the field for the Warriors. We'll talk to Tina about how the season's been going so far, about the team's North Star Athletic Association opener at home this Saturday against Viterbo, and what this year's Warriors basketball team can accomplish. That's what we've got in store for you this week, fans. So now it's time for the Warrior Weekly Show. Welcome back, fans. As we mentioned, tonight we're joined by one of the star players for the Warrior women's basketball team, Tina Lair-VanMeter. Tina is a 6-foot forward from Jefferson, Iowa, who in her first season at Waldorf after transferring from Southwestern Community College, where she scored 502 career points and grabbed 445 rebounds. She has shown her dominance on the hardwood for the Warriors this season as she's averaging a double-double a game, leads the team in points and rebounds. Tina, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Let's start with the easy question for you. How is the season going so far for you guys?
I think it's pretty good. We've had some tough competition in the beginning, and we're a very young team, so that was kind of like a rocky start, but definitely headed in the right direction right now.
What drew you to Waldorf?
I really liked the coaches when I came on the visit, and it's still close to home. A little farther than my JUCO was, but that was okay. I just liked the atmosphere when I came here. So.
You spent most of your, I'm guessing all of your time playing in Iowa. Did you look at other schools outside of the area?
Not outside of the state. I was looking at a couple within Iowa, the main one being Mount Mercy, but.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's been the biggest change for you coming from junior college to 4-year basketball?
It's kind of the same, but the competition's harder, I think. It's a lot faster of a game too, a little bit. So that was kind of different, but I felt like I've adapted well.
So talk about the team this weekend. You guys play Viterbo. It's the opening of the league season. Of course, you'll play 1 game in league and then you'll take a month off before you play anymore. But right. How ready is the team to play Viterbo and start league play?
I'm really ready for it. To kind of make a statement in the conference. Definitely get the first conference game win. So.
Have you guys had a chance to scout Viterbo? Do you know what to expect?
Not yet. We haven't really talked about that. We've kind of just been working on us and kind of putting the pieces together. So. Getting ready for Thursday's game. So
that's usually the best thing. Don't worry about the other team. Do what you do right, and it'll go good. Talking about that, what is it that you feel like you do best on the basketball court?
Definitely rebounding. That's kind of like my thing that I've always, since there's always been somebody better at me in scoring and offense since high school. Like I was just kind of like what I went for, and that's what I strive to get was rebounds per game.
So there's somebody better than you at scoring, yet you lead the team. Should we find somebody else? I mean, holy cow. And 52% shooting. You're doing pretty good scoring.
Yeah.
Coach has to be pretty happy with that.
I hope so.
That isn't your strongest asset. Now, I was doing a little research and I noticed a picture of you with a horse, and we mentioned it briefly. You did rodeo, right?
Yep. Always have.
So you're a cowgirl,
Yes.
barrel racing, right?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that. Did you guys grow up on a farm? Did you have lots of horses? Is that something that's in the family?
It's definitely a family thing. My dad and my uncle both, they rode bulls when they were younger, and then my mom used to barrel race. And so
Wow.
it's kind of, I was raised around horses and raised around rodeo, so.
Your dad and uncle rode bulls. Did they
Yeah.
go a long way in it, or was it more of a amateur county rodeo thing?
They were pretty good for their amateur. I don't really know. I don't think they ever went pro or anything, or I don't really know much about theirs because I was super little, but.
Have you thought about pro rodeo?
I have, but we'll see how it goes. I do it for fun. It's a lot of fun, and
Do you get to ride during the school year, or is that something that waits for the summer?
it waits for the summer usually. Around springtime, I usually go home a lot, and so I get to ride a lot then, but.
Well, that's very cool, very exciting. So you did rodeo and you played basketball. Were there other sports that you played growing up?
Just track would have been the only other one.
Just track? What did you do in track?
High jump.
High jump?
Yep.
Well, 6 foot, I guess that makes sense.
Right.
We mentioned, did you ever want to go to school outside of Iowa?
I did a lot of thinking about it, and I wanted to, but I would like to stay close to home, to my family, so.
What are you studying?
Psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know what you plan to do when you're done? Do you have a specific area for psychology that you want to go into?
Not really, no.
I understand psychology, you're going to, possibly have to go on to advanced degrees. Do you plan on doing that, you think?
Yeah, I'm minoring in criminal justice here too. I kind of want to work with juveniles. Like that's the direction I've kind of been heading towards. So.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Kind of counsel them or
Yeah.
stuff like that. That'll be good. So now, a lot of the teams, especially the fall sports, they're all done. The spring sports, they won't get started. They all get this nice Christmas break. Next week, finals will be done, and they'll be gone for a month. You guys get done with finals, and you play basketball almost the entire time you're done. How tough is that, not getting a Christmas break and having to be on the court and working all that time?
It's a little difficult, especially like games. Like you don't have your student section and stuff like that. But one thing I really liked about JUCO, like when I was there, we were the only ones there. And it was kind of like nice and relaxing. Like kind of like had the place to yourself.
Nice quiet campus, no classes to worry
Right.
about, just the run of the campus.
Yep.
You'll probably get to go home for Christmas because you live so close. But is it tough only having a couple days for Christmas?
It's all right. Sometimes I need a break from the fam. But after a few days, I'm ready to come back. So.
Yeah. Now, talk a little bit about the team again. You guys, a couple of wins already this season. You haven't had a whole lot of home games. We'll see a lot of you in the next couple of weeks. But what are the expectations for the team? What do you guys hope to accomplish this year?
Conference-wise, I really hope, I know we can, make a statement and kind of come out strong. I don't know, I think we have a lot to prove, I guess. And I think we can prove more than what people think that we can do. So.
You guys have played some really tough competitions, some Division II schools. You got Drake, a Division I school, coming up on Thursday. So you kind of set the bar really high for preseason games.
Right.
So, I guess we haven't really seen what this team can do simply because you haven't played against probably similar competition. So that's got to be exciting too, that you're going to play somebody that's in your conference, on your level, and you can really evaluate yourself.
Yeah, it'll be good for us. I don't know, it's kind of fun playing the higher schools because it's a big challenge, but I enjoy it.
Are you excited about playing Drake, the big Division I school?
Yeah, I actually am.
Yeah.
See how we can do.
It's got to be a cool thing to go there and play in the big environment and everything. Well, I want to thank you for joining us this week. I want to remind you guys, the fans, the team will be in action this weekend, and they'll be at Drake on Thursday. So good luck on Thursday, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I want to thank you again, Tina, for joining us. I want to wish the entire Warrior team good luck this weekend and the rest of the season. That's all we've got for you guys tonight, Warrior fans, but we want to remind you the North Star Athletic Association openers for both your Waldorf basketball teams will be this Saturday at the Hanson Fieldhouse. The ladies take on Viterbo at 3 p.m. Then the Warrior men play the V-Hawks at 5 p.m. Also want to remind you fans, that's the start of a 4-game homestand for the Warrior women. They'll host Grinnell on Friday the 13th, then Simpson on December 14th, and then they wrap up the 4-game stretch against Mount Mercy on December 18th. So be sure to come out and cheer on your Warriors as they go for the victories. Also this weekend, the Warrior hockey team will play Friday and Saturday at Midland. The Warrior bowling teams are back in action as they compete at the Mustang Invite in Sioux City on Saturday and Sunday. And the Warrior men's wrestling team competes at the Buena Vista Open on Saturday. And finally, the Warrior track and field distance runners will race in the Midland Half Marathon on Saturday, wrapping up the weekend's action. Thank you once again to our guest tonight from the women's basketball, Tina Lair-VanMeter. We want to wish the team a great weekend, and then we also want to say Merry Christmas to you all and have a very Happy New Year. We'll be back in 2020 with more episodes of the Warrior Weekly Show. Until then, we want to send out another big thank you to the Waldorf Communications Department, the staff of Wall TV, our on-set director, Caitlin Rodriguez, and our producer, Bella Ruiz, for all their hard work once again this week and this fall. Good night and go Warriors.